Oh, ladies and gentlemen, whew, I'm pretty sure I said this in my previous video, and I think it speaks volumes to how bad of a year 2020 has been. And it's basically the fact that you could look at any 7 days of 2020 and just be like, that happened in 7 days? Ooh, that's a bad year for you guys. That's a really bad year. But you can say that exact same statement for every single week of 2020. Guys, it's just been a downhill roller coaster. It hasn't been an up and down one. It's just been one of those like King Dakar, Six Flags, like just take me to the ground type of thing from like 20,000 feet up in the air. And it's quite unfortunate. Now, my previous video, I was talking about World War III and stuff like that. So this set of topics is still serious, but on a totally different scale. I don't want to equate these situations to like North Korea bombing South Korea, right? That's a whole other thing. But in this video, we're going to specifically be focusing on cancel culture. But before we discuss any of the bad news about some of your creators that you watch, and I even watch them myself, let's start off on just a, I guess, more positive and humorous, upbeat vibe. A gentleman is suing Twitch for over $25 million, all right? And his claim is that Twitch is forcing him to watch sexually suggestive content. Now listen, guys, I'm all for canceling some of these e-girls. In fact, we're gonna mention a couple of them later on in a different subject of this, I guess, video. I don't even know if I wanna call it a video because it seems like I could actually break this out into like 5 or 6. But I mean, I'm all for canceling some of these e-girls. Quite frankly, we all know why some of these e-girls are still on Twitch. They either have some of the staff blackmailed, or, you know, Twitch makes a ton of money off of these girls anyway from Twitch donations. That's how Twitch makes a good sum of their money anyway. Yes, they make money off of ads, but they also make money off of the donations that these e-girls get from these simps, okay? So with that being said, I think we can all kind of agree on that subject. But this guy is claiming that a website is forcing him to watch a certain type of content. Now listen, I'm gonna get the elephant out of the room right away. If you are trying to sue a website for forcing you to watch a certain type of content, you've already lost. There is no case to be had. But this guy is suing Twitch for over $25 million because of this. And he's also crediting this case to a certain health condition he has, which is basically just him being a pervert, just being sexually compulsive is I think the terminology they used in the case. And it just blows my mind that this is even a thing. This dude is also, in fact, the same guy that sued Microsoft and also even sued Nintendo. He was really popular off the Nintendo case because he sued them for the characteristics or physical attributes that are applied to Mario. You know, Mario and Luigi. He's, you know, a plumber that speaks Italian, but has some type of, I guess, physical attributes associated to Hispanics. I mean, the guy is just so out of left field. I don't even think that's actually, I mean, that's definitely not what I believe in for sure. I play that game to have fun, but I mean, this dude I think is just doing it for clout, doing it for popularity, but he's suing Twitch for $25 million because of this. Now, the best part about this entire story, right, is the fact that he follows 786, wait for it, female Twitch streamers to 0 male Twitch streamers. I mean, you could say sexism can be either way, but I think this guy is sexist towards male streamers. I mean, no male streamers? There's a really good amount of Twitch streamers that are guys on there that are really good at video games. You should definitely pick up on it, whoever is suing Twitch. But basically, he's suing Twitch because the algorithm, you know, suggests a certain type of content creator to him. And I think pretty much every website does this, where like if you're on YouTube and you're watching like a video about like, I don't know, video game, Star Wars video games. I'm subbed to a bunch of Star Wars YouTube video game channels, right? And you know, you get one creator after the other and they follow the same topic. It's designed that way so you stay on the website longer. And that's what happened with this guy, except he's following all these female Twitch streamers and claiming that almost all of them are doing something that's sexually suggestive, right? But I mean, this dude literally needs to be like checked mentally, and I would even say physically, because if you're just beating it to 786 female streamers, you got a problem, all right? But now we're gonna move on to a more serious topic. Basically, the first case and the first thing is actually breaking news. Dr. Disrespect has been banned off of Twitch. Now, I'm saying banned in a loose term because we don't know if it's a suspension yet or if he's perma-banned yet. It's kind of just been like this really crazy thing that has erupted on the internet. As a matter of fact, he is number 2 trending on Twitter right now, along with Alinity. We're going to get that in a second. But, you know, Dr. Disrespect is just out of nowhere, just got a ban served up to him. Apparently, the initial thought was that it was like these DMCA strikes, and as you guys know, Twitch has been under fire for DMCA strikes recently, and they're banning Twitch streamers left and right because, as you know, or maybe you don't, there's old VODs, old clips of Twitch streamers having, you know, music in the background, and there never was a problem, but all of a sudden now it is. So if you have like even 3, you know, videos of you playing Kanye in the back, playing like, you know, NBA 2K, you are potentially going to get banned permanently or for a prolonged period of time because of these DMCA strikes. So, you know, that was the initial thought because Dr. Disrespect has had music in the background before, mostly original music, but sometimes he would play other music time and time again, and that was the initial thought. So now what's happening is, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, maybe a female Twitch streamer doesn't like Dr. Disrespect and has blackmail either on him or on Twitch staff, okay? Now listen, what I'm about to show you guys is a complete, like, we don't know anything about this. This could be a total false rumor, but I mean, it is somewhat believable, I'm gonna say personally myself, but it is a rumor. It's not proven fact. It is not proof. It is not anything real at this point in time by the time I hit that upload button to YouTube, all right? But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was true. It's a note, and it says, Twitch HR staff member here. Can't post anything linking to my work or I'll be fired. Guy was perma-banned and his contracts are being canceled and reworked as we speak by our lawyers. This was due to his past cheating statements made by him. What you don't know was that he cheated on his wife with a major female Twitch streamer during TwitchCon. We were aware of this prior to his announcement of said cheating by the female Twitch streamer and have been quietly protecting that streamer to keep her happy, as Guy, aka Dr. Disrespect, has made our CFO and Amazon very, very happy. She recently contacted our office to say she wanted a better deal than what we provided and we refused, opting to remove Guy before she made her proof known. We expect the female streamer to make a large public statement on social media very soon while Guy has his lawyers keep in contact with us during all of this. Wow. I mean, and then obviously people are linking Dr. Disrespect to basically cheating on his wife with Alinity. Now keep in mind, all rumors, right? We don't know anything is proven fact yet until one of these female Twitch streamers apparently is going to come out about this situation, but it just speaks volumes, if this were true, to how corrupt Twitch actually is, okay? I mean, if this was any type of company that had any type of boundaries or any type of, you know, I guess morals and ethics, a lot of these female Twitch streamers would be banned and even perma-banned off of the platform because of they violated Twitch terms of service. We all know the Alinity situation that happened recently where she tried to stuff a pillow in her shirt and then something else came out of her shirt, right? I mean, there's so many different things that you could talk about with some of these female Twitch streamers, and it blows my mind that, you know, Twitch hasn't really gotten sued for a legitimate reason or put under fire for a legitimate reason. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Disrespect is at this point in time canceled, and he might, depending on the ramifications of this situation, maybe perma-banned and canceled altogether. We don't really know the story yet, but this is the rumor that is surfacing. Now, this last story, I mean, I could go for another 10 minutes about this, and hopefully I don't, but this really pisses me off, all right? I used to watch this creator when I was like a kid, like a young teenage boy. And that's when YouTube really started to pop off, really started to become a legitimate business and a legitimate social media platform. We all knew about Facebook and stuff. This was like the emerging next Facebook, except for videos. That's how I'm gonna compare it, right? So this creator is by the name of Jenna Marbles. She made a video yesterday called A Message. And she basically was apologizing for things that she did 10 years ago. And the long story short is that she's saying she's taking either a permanent hiatus or a long-term hiatus off of the platform until further notice. We really don't know if she's going to come back or not, but she really, I mean, she was crying towards the end of the video when she made that announcement. She was very emotional, clearly, discussing the certain things that people wanted to cancel her for, and she then in turn apologized for these things in a video, just raw, unedited, just speaking to the camera, speaking to her 20 million subscribers that she's accumulated over the past 15 years or so. And I mean, it's just so sad to see one of YouTube's original creators and one of the very few that is still, I would say, good in terms of morals and ethics and hasn't really been involved in a legitimate scandal, mind you, that's still around. And the fact that cancel culture has basically suffocated this YouTuber, this content creator that, I mean, I think a majority really enjoys her content and enjoys, the type of heart she has and enjoys her personality. It's so unfortunate to see a situation where someone as big as her with 20 million subscribers can be canceled for something that she said or did about 12 years ago. There was, I think, maybe a video that erupted or emerged around 2011 of her basically imitating Nicki Minaj, and she, was really tan, and people were associating that to blackface. So there's that. And Jenna was apparently canceled, or, people were trying to cancel her because of it recently. And I don't want to mitigate that situation because some people deliberately do that type of activity, and I'm not condoning that whatsoever. But to cancel somebody for, saying or doing certain things that were just funny at the time and then trying to cancel them 10 years later should not be a thing, all right? Now let me give you a perfect analogy about this scenario, all right? Let's say, right now at this point in time, 2020, e-girl is just a term that most people associate a girl that plays video games and maybe potentially live streams with. Sometimes it could also be other things, such as a girl who's really into anime and is trying to pretend to be an anime character. That's basically what an e-girl is in 2020. But we don't know what the word e-girl can mean 10 years from now, so it potentially could mean maybe something more demeaning, right? And if you look at it and you are now in the year 2030 and you look up a video from, let's say, Cryptix here, who's going to get 1 million subscribers by 2030, right? And you look at a video from, the year 2020, 10 years from now, right? Because we're in the year 2030, and you see me say e-girl multiple times, and it might mean something demeaning 10 years from now. That's what I'm talking about here. And then they're going to say, oh, Cryptix is canceled because he said e-girl like 4 or 5 times in a video. Probably said it way more in this vid, but you get the point, right? There's a lot of things that have been said and done, but maybe weren't the smartest things, I mind you. There are certain things that people can be canceled for doing 10 years ago. I'm not discounting that. But for what Jenna did specifically, does not deserve any type of cancel culture headed her way. She does not deserve to be canceled for anything that she's done or said in the past, because at that point, at that year of 2010 to 2012, when she really started to blow up a lot, the things that she did were not necessarily that bad, in fact bad at all, right? Because there's other people out there that maybe even did worse things 10 years ago, but since Jenna has got 20 million subscribers, people are trying to cancel her specifically. And that's like the whole gist of this whole cancel culture thing. People want to cancel other people that are either have money, are, very, very affluent, maybe super popular, and maybe even both, like Jenna is, because she's obviously a millionaire. She's not doing YouTube at this point for the money. She's doing YouTube because she enjoys to do it. She enjoys to do the activities with her boyfriend / husband type of thing. She enjoys the type of content and just the community that she's built over the past 15 years. And that's what YouTube should be about. But unfortunately, there are some toxic individuals that still don't want those type of people to succeed. Meanwhile, you have other people such as Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson on the platform, who have been involved in some legitimate allegations and scandals recently. And I mean, it just blows my mind. I mean, I feel like I've wasted so much energy on this topic. But you guys get the picture, right? It's just because these people want to give a power trip to themselves. They get so much, I guess, power from canceling a female YouTuber who's actually done so much good for the platform, has over 20 million subscribers, and now they can say, oh, I canceled Jenna Marbles. I'm so important. It's just so pathetic, guys. Imagine being raised, having, you know, just being raised by two parents, right? And then growing up to be this person that's complaining about something that Jenna Marbles did 10 years ago, right? Such a pathetic excuse of a human being, a waste of breath, all right? Hope you all did enjoy this video. Don't forget to drop a like. If you stayed to the very end, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button and that bell. I'm Cryptix, hopefully not getting canceled by the word e-girl 10 years from now, and signing off.